My YouTube channel. My name is Tawanda, but my friends call me Titu, and I love to create. So today I'm real excited because this is the beginning of my do-it-yourself K-pop series, I guess fashion series. So I'm going to take different fashion pieces from my favorite K-pop videos and show you how to recreate them. So it's only fitting that my first project I'm choosing is from BTS. Mic drop, because that was the first K-pop video I ever watched. And so since then, of course, I've been hooked. So I'm going to show you guys a little clip from it that Suga is wearing it, but also in the video, JHope is wearing a scarf too. But we're going to make Suga's today. So, of course, bear with me. I don't know how to do that video in the video thing yet, so hopefully one day I will. All right, let's see. Angle. All right. Well, I know you couldn't see it really well, but you can just look the video up if you want to see how it really looks. Okay, so first of all, let's go over with the items that we would need to recreate the bandana. So you would need 2 bandanas in different colors, chalk, a ruler, scissors, stick pins, sewing machine, or actually you can do this project by hand if you don't have a sewing machine. So you just need to get needle and a spool of thread. So for me, I'm going to actually use black for this. Okay, so first things first. I have a special guest in the studio today that's wearing the bandana that I'm gonna make you guys. So here is Suga from BTS modeling the bandana. So you guys will notice that, oh, by the way, he's not gonna say much today because, you know, he's the strong silent type. So today, let me show you guys. So you notice this bandana around the head is navy blue, and then one of the ties is navy blue, and the other tie is red. So that's why we need, of course, the 2 bandanas to make the 2 different colors. So what we're gonna do is first we're gonna measure how high you want your bandana to be, like on your forehead. So for this sample one the one that I made, I only made it about 2.5 inches high. But I think the one in the video that he wears is probably more like 3.5. So I'm gonna make the one that I'm gonna show you guys how to step-by-step make is gonna be 3.5. So first, once you figure out how high you want your bandana to be, you're going to multiply that times 2. So we're gonna do 3.5 times 2, so that's 7 inches. And then we have to add seam allowance. And seam allowance is the 2 pieces that you put together to stitch away from the edge, I guess, to make the garment. So you have to add a 1/2 inch for each side. So our bandana is going to be 8 inches high. So first we're going to start out with the navy bandana. All right, we're going to open it up. Now you're going to use the entire length of the bandana, because it should be the same as it is lengthwise as it is widthwise, which is I think 22 inches. All right. So, okay, so I've already started drawing marks. I just finished drawing them now. So since the front of the bandana and one of the ties are going to be navy, you have to cut out your 8 inches twice. One is going to be for around the head, and the other piece is going to be for the tie. All right. Right, 8 inches. Here we are. So once you have drawn your 8 inches with the chalk, the length, not like you can really see that, but the length of the bandana, we're going to cut it out. All right. I mean, you don't have to be, you can be as straight as possible, even if you went a little wonky, it's totally fine. All right. Okay, so to make life easier, we're just going to, we'll just pin the 8 inches on top again and just cut along that to get our second piece. All right, so then the piece that you're not using, you can use that later, maybe to make, I don't know, like a bracelet, tie, or something like that. Who knows? You can figure that out later. All right, so we have our pieces cut out of the navy. So now we're gonna go and cut out a piece of the red. All right. Right, same principle, 8 inches up, the length of the bandana. So again, you could just use one of your pieces that you cut out of the navy as a pattern. All right, and pin it down. Okay, then we're going to cut it out. All right, and again, you can use the excess however you want to. Make another bracelet. All right, so now that we have our 3 pieces cut out, where is just red, navy, yeah. All right, so now we have our 3 pieces cut out, 1, 2, 3. So you're gonna pick which, I prefer this here because it doesn't have any border going this way, to be the center of the bandana, which is here. Okay, and then on either side that has the border, I'm going to put, let's see, we can do one side to the red and the blue. Okay, we're going to put some pins in it. All right, and you don't need that many, like maybe 6, 5 or 6 in it on one side. Okay, like this. All right, then on the other side of the blue, you're going to pin the other blue. Now, because I'm one of these like uniformed people, I'm going to make sure that how I pin the blue side, that it's the border is still going to be at the top like the red side, because I'm just really like picky about stuff like that. But you don't have to be. I just like everything to look neat when I sew. All right. So, so we pin it down. Okay. All right. So then now you're going to get either your needle and thread or your sewing machine, and I'm using my sewing machine, of course. All right. Turn turn it on, and you're going to use a basic stitch for it. Make sure you have plenty of thread and plenty of bobbin. So now you're going to sew 1/2 inch seam allowance. Okay. Alright, so once you join the pieces together, they're going to look like that. Okay, and then now it's time to sew the other edge with the red. Again, do 1/2 inch seam allowance on both sides. Alright, same thing. So the edge is going to look like that. Now, let me move this out the way a little bit. Oh, I was looking for this. Okay, so now, things will happen like this. Okay, so then now you're going to have something that looks like this. So you're going to put right sides together. That means the side where you don't see the seam allowance that you stitch together. But then me, I like to open up the seam allowance. Now at this point, you can use the iron if you want to open up the seam allowance, or you can just finger press it in place like this. Just open it and then open that. Okay, and then I like to put pins there. Okay, to hold them open when I sew. So you're going to pin the length, the entire length of your bandana. You're going to pin it all. Okay. I'm going to go through this really quickly to save us on some time, because I want to try to keep this under 30 minutes. I can hope that it will be a quick project for you guys. All right. Okay, same thing on the blue and blue. Put this, open the seam up, make it flat. Right. So the next project I'm going to be doing, K-pop fashion do-it-yourself, is actually going to be how to make one of those neck scarves that, again, it would be modeled from BTS Blood, Sweat, and Tears video that Jimin and JHope wears in the video, and I think Jungkook wears it as well in the video. So that'll be our next project, and I'll show you guys how to make one of those for yourselves. Okay, almost done pinning, and then trust me, sewing will be a lot faster than pinning, because it always is. When you're making stuff, the prep work is what takes the longest, not the actual physical sewing. So always keep that in mind. All right. All right. Again, so remember we added that 1/2 inch seam allowance. That's what we're going to sew down, about 1/2 inch. All right. All right. I didn't like how some things look, so I'm going to straighten it out. All right. So 1/2 inch seam allowance. Here we go. Okay, there's a little bubble here. I don't know what's it from, but we'll just have to ease it out. This little bubble thing. Yeah, make it disappear. All right. I like to take pins out as I'm sewing. Alright, let's see. Yes, I'm going really fast because I want to try to get this done quickly. But you can take your time in sewing. Alright, let's make sure that our seam is open when we sew, which I didn't check on the other end, but it's okay. Alright. Oh, I forgot to mention you need to get an iron and an ironing board because we're going to press this to make it nice and smooth just like that. And sometimes while you're sewing, you're going to see that you might need to put more pins in it to keep the seams stable. We're almost there. Yeah, that was a pretty long seam. So we're looking at, that was like about 66 inches that we had to sew, which is the height of a 5'6" person. So, wait, is that right? 24, 48, yeah, 5'6". Yeah, trying to do math and sewing sometimes is very hard. Alright, so good. Now that we have that taken care of, alright, so we're going to finish taking out all our pins. Okay. Then, alright, so you're going to have a tube. Let me show you that. So yeah, they'll be connected. So you'll have a tube like this with the holes on both sides like that. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this and flip it with the inside, which is the right side of the fabric, out. All right. We're in luck that this tube is wide enough that we can use our fingers to pull it through. But when they're smaller, it's a lot more difficult. But there's this tool called a loop turner, which I never ever, I think I probably got that thing to work like maybe twice in my career sewing, but I can never get it to, because it has like a little latch hook on the end, and you would insert it through like a spaghetti strap. If you want to make a spaghetti strap, you would insert it through, and then it's supposed to latch on and you're supposed to pull it out. I never got that. It's it's harder than it looks for that. But like I said, we're in luck that this tube is wide enough that we can use our fingers to go in and pull the inside out. All right. Almost done. All right, well, actually, while I'm doing this, I'm going to turn my iron on. All right, I'm about to grab my mini ironing board and not my ironing pad that I normally use because my cat is currently napping on it, and I don't want to disturb her sleep, because if I disturb her sleep, she's going to be all up in this video. All right. Doing good on time. Okay, good. So we're done. All right, I'll be right back. Let me go get the ironing board. All right. So you can put your iron on a cotton setting. Excuse me. All right. So actually, I'm gonna let some more light in the room here. Okay, much better. All right, so you're gonna take the edge with the seam allowance. You're gonna fold it down. So you're going to iron it so that you won't be able to see the seam allowance. Stitch. I hope that makes sense, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Okay. Yeah, so you see it's pretty flat. Okay. Sorry. All right. I'm just pressing this really quickly, but you can take your time to press it nicely. Yeah, left it open. All right, so once you have it pressed nicely, all right, so it should look something like this. 2 parts together navy and 1 part red. All right, let me put the iron away. we're gonna take the one I made off. Ah, no! I should have pinned you up there, sugar. Now, some of y'all may think this is strange with the face thing, but if you've ever been to like a concert, like a K-pop concert, the fans always has like the guys in the group's face on a stick, I guess. So that's kind of like where I got this concept from. All right, so. Okay, so here, let's tie it together now. So this is the thicker one. Alright, so I'm going to take the pins out of his head. Alright, so, and then this is what this one looks like on. Okay. So, okay, well, there you guys go. Like I said, very easy project. So, comment below and tell me how you like the project. And if you have any suggestions on other K-pop fashion that you would like for me to show you to recreate. All right, until next time, guys. Goodbye.